MCG. This should be a classic between Carlton and Richmond. Both these sides were disappointed. Both will be desperate to avoid slipping to 0-2. The skipper leads their team out onto the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. No one would know who's going to win this match. There's very little to choose between these sides. Both have their flaws, which have been spoken about, but whoever can get on top in the clearances will have a big advantage.
Fair enough. With the toss. Here we go. De Koning gets his hand to it. Cripps, Chera, kicks to space. Walsh, marks. Will he go the bomb? Feeds it out. Fogarty under pressure. He hasn't kicked it very well. Gibcus thought his way through it. Akers went bang. Chera, it fell into his arms. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Blues have put the first on the board quickly. De Koning wins the tap. Akers, Owens. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Oh my word! Up and away!
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
That's close. He liked it off the boot.
The Blues are really attacking the contest and looking dangerous when they get the ball forward.
The Tigers have been slow out of the blocks. De Koning, the winner there. Akers, Gibcus, ever reliable. Ross, he's stopped in his tracks. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Nankervis wins it down. Ross will be important as always. They need a mark. Banks, great body work.
They should be on the board with a goal.
To break the duck, that will have to wait.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Williams brings it back in. McGovern working hard and presenting well. The kick is precise and they're away. Short spoils. Akers, that's a bruising tackle. The Blues are up and about early. Cripps goes very wide. Cottrell, this is good footy. Maybe he could have gone himself. Hewitt had his name written all over it.
They've hit the ground running and a goal here will give them a handy break.
It's a high kick, a real rainmaker.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
What's he got on offer? Good thinking and good execution too. He's made a hot start to this match. Flostone has found some space at halfback. He's been busy so far. Hopper in the clear on centre wing. He's got under that one. That's a strong mark. The defence has fallen down. Bolter demanded the footy and
question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
It's a tough angle, but it's a decent looking kick.
It's no coincidence that the team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
Williams heads wide with the kick in. Collins works hard to present. Doesn't often waste it. Cottrell. That's skillful. No one can mark. Baker. Blasts away. Unable to get it inside 50. The Blues showing some good signs early. Doherty has found some space. Williams receives a neat pass at halfback. Hollins. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
Both sides pride themselves on winning contested footy. There'll be no backward steps taken today.
Akers throws it on the boot. Cripps. He put himself in the line of fire. Chera. Doherty. Does well under pressure. Mackay looms large as usual.
They'll be off to a flyer if this goes through.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
The Tigers are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Blues making all the running early. DeConing wins it out of the centre. Akers, Chera running in support. Solid tackle. That's not a mark. Can he be the fire starter? Good disciplined defence. Saar. The one can mark. Owies. Hewitt. Crosses the paint. Curnow is the man on the spot and is marked.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Leans back and drills it.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Nankervis with a deft tap. Ross displaying great endeavour. They're moving the footy quickly. He's hit up the lead.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
Big ball to be won here. Wiedering wins it back. Great mark. The Blues are red hot at the moment. Doherty with a chance to run. Cottrell. That's good work rate. Quality delivery by foot. Can he hit a target? Graham spoils, and they see it out.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Blues are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Walsh. Akers. Short. Read that one like a book. Martin. That's not 15. Under pressure. Taranto gets his kick despite the heat. Punched away. Doherty. The Blues have started well. Graham gathers on the forward flank. Kazitsky in towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Tigers have opened their account. Nankervis showing his skills. Prestia. How will the umpire see this? They're playing with purpose and poise. Flostone. Broad. Ball spills free in the tackle. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Good kick. Nankervis. He might have thought about the corridor. Flostone. The Tigers not at their best so far. Dow. His field kicking is normally first rate. McIntosh. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Newman spoils and out of play.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Blues look more dangerous going forward, and I think they're working a bit harder as well.
Good ruck work. Akers, Walsh. The Blues playing like winners. They've put themselves under pressure. Honours the lead. Normally delivers. Newman spoils. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Tigers are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Rucks go at it. Walsh. Can he find a teammate? Flostone spoils. Clever kick. McIntosh. Heads for the pocket. Bolter has a way of drawing the footy.
Tough angle. It'll take his best.
This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky.
He'll be eyeing off a bag today if his teammates keep putting it on a platter for him.
The Tigers having a good patch. De Koning palms it down. Akers. Flostone tries to spike it out of the danger zone. For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
He's a terrific asset with his pace and skills, and that was another example.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The big men fly. Akers inside 50 with the kick. Thumped away. Gibcus. Flostone. The Tigers looking shaky early. McIntosh in some space on the wing. Martin. They'll bide their time. Probing ball. Ross. Not wanting to bomb to a contest.
That's been deemed insufficient intent and fair enough too.
Searching kick. No one can mark. And we'll have a throw in.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Blues set themselves to start well, and they've done that. They look in good nick.
Nankervis gets his hand to it. He's set upon. He's so clean with the footy. Taranto. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Wiedering making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
The Tigers have started slowly, but we know they can score quickly, so they won't panic just yet.
De Koning palms it down. Walsh. Hewitt. Second effort needed. It's a tough game. Martin. He's been dispossessed. The Blues are bringing great energy. Curnow takes a beauty. Who's at home? Banks. Spoils. Grimes. A chance to clear now. The Tigers have got out of jail. He's generally a good kick. Martin marks on centre wing. Banks. Nankervis on a lead. The Blues have got out of the blocks well. Their confidence will be high as they head to their huddle. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Tigers were slow out of the blocks, and they're already playing catch-up. The scoreboard damage isn't enormous, though, and a good second quarter can get this game back on terms by half-time. It all starts in the midfield and making sure they give their forwards the best chance to kick a winning score.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Doherty, De Koning. That's a legal disposal, isn't it?
How to get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Graham on centre wing has marked. Bolton dishes it off. Good handball. Rioli navigated the traffic. Terrific tackle. Just shoveled it out. Williams boot to ball just in time. Mackay lays it off. Excellent. This should end in a shot at goal. Owens gets to the front spot.
The Blues have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Blues have got it on their terms. Nankervis gets his hand to it. He's not one to take a backward step.
In the back is the call.
They'll compete inside the 50. That's an impressive mark.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Touch and go.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Williams heads wide with the kick in. Newman marks in the back pocket. That's good vision. The Blues are out of trouble. They're moving the footy well here. The Tigers are chasing tail. Flostone, where would they be without him? Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Ross kicks to half forward. Lynch, clever handball. Prestia gets the kick away. And that's a letdown. Ignoring the corridor for now. Newman working hard and presenting well. He doesn't waste many. Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
The Tigers are hanging in there, but they probably need the next goal, really.
Punch clear. Prestia in the thick of it as ever. Martin. What a game he's having. Kazitsky read it well and claims the mark.
Going at his second.
Needs that to come back.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Williams tasked with the kick in. Newman works hard to present. Kemp has found some space. The Blues look well drilled. McGovern with a chance to relieve the pressure. Doherty. Good looking kick. Motlock takes the logical option. That might attract a pack. Baker got a fist in and out it goes.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Tigers have only got two problems. They're not winning enough ball and they're not using it well when they do.
Taranto, no easy exit. Nankervis, he'll be sore in the morning. Martin, working hard and being rewarded. Baker, Cripps, spoils. Bolton, he's run into trouble. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. De Koning looking for territory. That's a bruising tackle. Hewitt cops some unwanted attention. Hurried kick goes very wide. Punched away. Another stoppage. This time a boundary throw-in.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Tigers are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. They do need to be cleaner with the footy.
The Tigers under great pressure. Martin. Penetrating ball. Marchbank clears the area. Bolton. They've picked their way through. McGovern with the big fist. Bolter. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough?
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Nankervis smashes it out of there. Martin. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Taranto has a vice-like grip.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
That's no surprise. He's a magician in front of goal.
The Tigers are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Nankervis palms it down. Prestia. Martin. That one was always his. Graham picking their way through. Thumped away. Newman was afforded latitude. Quality delivery by foot. The Tigers guarding the corridor. Saar at half-back. Hewitt. Akers. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Short. Went bang. Gibcus. He ran into a brick wall. No way through there, and they'll reset. De Koning with a deft tap. Chera. That's an ugly kick. It'll be lucky to score.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Short goes towards half-back. Fogarty trying to bring the Crummers into play. Saar needs to be quick. Cottrell. Here's real danger now. Can he impose himself on the match?
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
He can smell a goal from a long way off. but his kick is astray.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Short, goes towards half-back. That's well played. The Blues have denied them the corridor. Who's front and centre?
The Tigers are winning the clearance battle, but they're struggling to parlay that into scoreboard pressure.
Nankervis got his palm to it. Martin, he's wrapped up. Chera. They've got time to put the kettle on. Flostone takes an excellent grab. Kicks laterally. The kick is precise. The Tigers might be able to start something. Good thinking and good execution too. Rioli heads towards the half-forward flank. Ross. Punched away.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Blues are playing great footy, and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
De Koning, the winner there. Doherty, Chera, Hewitt. That's a give up. He's caught. Taranto for a second goal today. It'll have to wait. He's missed.
The Blues will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
Saad tasked with the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Manages to find a teammate. What can they generate? Chera couldn't quite. Bolter in the right spot at the right time. No one can mark. Newman. Williams makes position. Some indirect ball movement here. Cottrell. Bolter wins it back. Into the pocket he goes. McGovern spoils. Forced to go long down the line. No one can mark. Ross. Good hands. Graham. Who was he aiming for? Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
The Tigers with a late chance.
This will be a close thing.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
Williams heads wide with the kick in. Have they weathered the storm? Stripped of it. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
It took longer than they would have liked, but they're playing some very good football right now.
So a timely goal late in the piece. De Koning wins it out of the centre. Doherty. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Moving the footy laterally. Prestia at centre half back. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Turned over on centre wing. On the non-preferred. No one can mark. Owies towards the goal mouth. Punched away. Flostone. He just keeps racking up disposals. The Tigers having a great patch. The Blues forcing them out wide. Ross.
They look to have been taken high, and the umpire thought so too.
Into the middle with the kick. This is good ball movement. Might be time for one more score here. Short. They've got them on the overlap. Ross at half forward. That won't make the distance. Punched away. Wiedering. Can he mop up? McGovern. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. De Koning gets his hand to it. Kaczynski. It's there!
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
It's like we're watching a different game suddenly. The big men fly. Doherty is cool under pressure. Has to be clean. Looking to extend this margin. Bolter has it within range.
Already got one today.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
That's the first half done and dusted, and we have been treated to a shootout. Let's hope it continues. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Tigers are on a roll. They've been on top in a lot of areas, but the precision and speed of some of their ball movement has really stood out. You just wonder whether we're going to see a meaningful response or whether the tone is now set for the rest of the match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Big clearance to win here. Doherty met solidly, gives it everything. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. Goes wide. Good work rate. I've liked his game today. Cripps read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Chera has got off the chain. Cottrell. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Punched away. Gibcus. He's got an option in the centre square. Saab spoils. McIntosh. He's stopped in his tracks. The umpire will have it. De Koning palms it down. Chera. Martin. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Defence 101 there. Kemp. He's hit up the lead. Saab uses the non-preferred. Hewitt. He's everywhere at the moment. Thumped away.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
There's not much between these sides on the ladder, and there's not much between them on the scoreboard. Anyone's game.
Good ruck work. Taranto. Solid tackle. Doherty throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is. A real team lifter.
He's one of those midfielders you can park in front of goal all day and know he'd do a great job.
The Blues are really taking it to them today. Prestia on a lead. He's kicked it high. Punched away. McIntosh. He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Back into play. Newman pushes into space and receives the footy.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger. Kicking at his first.
He hasn't struck that well at all. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Wiedering. Hewitt with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can they get something going? Akers. Up and under. Motlock. Heads towards half forward. Hewitt. Fogarty puts his head over it. Motlock. Punched away.
They're close on the ladder, these sides, and this game is reflecting that. They're very evenly matched.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. He's got it!
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Blues with their noses in front. Nankervis showing his skills. He's besieged. Taranto. It's a tough game. Cottrell. Akers. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Curnow. Too big, too strong, too good.
Must kick goal in a close match.
This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort.
Missed the target by a long one.
Honours the lead. Out wide with the kick. Rioli got to the right position and hung on. Who will stand under that? Step ladder time. Thumped away. Doherty. He's done brilliantly. Broad. Spoils. Akers. The distance is the only problem. Let's call it a pass.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
It's there!
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Blues have kicked the past 3 and they're looking formidable. De Koning has rucked tirelessly. Doherty, he's set upon. Akers, the Tigers, on the ball now. Hopper, Graham, they cannot keep him quiet. How will the umpire see this? Not good footy there. Couldn't get a disposal. Taranto, this'll be a goal. Through it goes. And there's a kick, the difference.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Important clearance here. Martin trying to find a path. Quality delivery by foot. Banks is the man on the spot and is marked.
Well, fancy his chances.
That won't be a goal and it might not even score.
Should have done a lot better there.
It's a high ball. Short, couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Taranto, he's got it!
Bit of momentum now, that's 2 in a row.
Back on terms again. De Koning wins the tap. Chera, Doherty, what can he do with it? Good tackle. Hollins towards full forward. Well played.
Straight in front, should not miss.
That is going very close.
Someone will be taking extra shots at goal training during the week.
Rioli to bring it in. Flostone has found some space. Gibcus can keep it moving. Goes laterally. The Tigers are out of trouble. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. No one can mark.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Tigers aren't getting full value for their inside 50s. They need to tidy up their delivery to give their forwards the best chance.
Taranto. Now it's someone else's problem. Martin had some assistance. This is promising. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
The Blues are losing the clearances, but they're still in front on the scoreboard. They can start winning more clearances. Look out.
De Koning with a deft tap. Doherty, he'll be annoyed by that. Nankervis, good build-up. Kicking for his first. He's off target. Saar heads wide with the kick in. That's well played. And they're out of trouble. Taranto spoils. Chera. The defenders will be nervous. Thumped away. Gibcus. Flostone. Bolter. Bit of a nothing kick. Martin might be just outside his range. Great play. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
To break the deadlock, will they lead by 6 or 1?
Kicking for his first. Lynch is so strong one-on-one.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be out on the full.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Saar tasked with the kick in. Newman marks in the back pocket. The Blues moving the ball well. Thumped away. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Thought his way through it. Owies marks. Will he go the bomb? Heads for full forward. Oh, what about that for a mark?
To put them back in front.
Goal coming up. Oh, well, it should have been.
You can't afford to spurn those sorts of chances.
He's off. Broad with the footy. Grimes works hard to present. Manages to find a teammate. Feeds it out. Flostone towards half forward with the kick. Newman takes an excellent grab. Saad. That'll go close to the line. Hewitt. Good vision there. Onto the non-preferred. Walsh goes back with the handball. Chera. They've got a problem now. Centering ball. Gibcus saves the day. Towards the boundary line. Broad with a chance to run. The Tigers having a great patch. He's completely shanked it. Flostone. Dangerous to leave on his own.
Sometimes footy comes down to who makes the fewest mistakes. That was a shocker.
This deserves a goal. Punched away. Newman. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Flostone intercepts on centre wing. Kazitsky. Dow. That's almost worth a kick. Owies intercepts the hand pass. Saar. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Can they find a late goal? Thumped away. Grimes. They've opened them up here. Hewitt spoils. There was nothing in it at half-time, and there's still nothing in it. We have a thrilling last quarter ahead. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
If I've got my spectators hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, kicking for his first. He's missed it.
They need to sort this out. Their kicking at goal is really letting them down.
He's off. Broad goes towards half-back. Good work rate. He hasn't been himself today. Flostone. What's he got on offer? Lynch. Doesn't often waste it. Dow. Incisive handball. Ross. To give them the lead. He's done it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
What a turnaround we've seen. DeConing got his palm to it. Akers, he's under close attention. Walsh can run and gun. Hewitt shook his opponent. Can he give them the lead? No, he can't.
The Tigers have got to make sure they keep taking the game on. Going too defensive too early would play into the opposition's hands.
Broad with the footy. What can they muster from the back half? Hopper. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Banks had it and lost it. That's a bruising tackle. Gibcus does well under pressure. Nankervis just has to hit a target. Dow on a lead. The Tigers are finishing with a wet sail. Martin, great body work.
For a little breathing space.
You'd think he'll kick this. You'd be wrong.
He hasn't got a goal to his name yet, and he's unlikely to get one if he keeps kicking like that.
Saad tasked with the kick in. Newman working hard and being rewarded. Throws it on the boot. McIntosh. Good disciplined defence.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Blues just aren't getting the ball inside their forward 50 enough. Maybe it's time to send one of the small forwards into the midfield.
He's got it!
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Tigers with a bit of breathing space now. Big clearance to win here. Martin, solid tackle. Chera, Cottrell, cops some unwanted attention. The Blues will have one eye on the clock. Good ruck work. Chera That's skillful. Walsh, all alone in the centre square. Can he hit a target? Punched away. Hewitt takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Five-point match. De Koning looking for territory. Chera. Baker spoils. Cripps going at his first, and he's got it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
This is a ding-dong battle. Both sides unrelenting in their attack on the footy. De Koning had his measure today. Chera. That's an aggressive handball. Cottrell has pushed into space. Baker drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Good penetration on the kick. Williams went bang. Akers displaying great endeavour. The Blues look to be coming home strong. Martin met solidly. Cottrell can run with the footy. Can't take it. Flostone is calm in a crisis. No easy exit. Gets it out of the danger zone. Graham. He might have thought about the corridor. Pickett has found some space. They could be in front in a minute. Newman spoils. Marchbank. Walsh gets his kick despite the heat. Graham spoils.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
It's so important to use the footy well anytime, but especially when it's close on the scoreboard, and any mistake can potentially be the difference between winning and losing.
Good thinking and good execution too. The Blues finishing strongly. Hollins goes very wide. Williams on centre wing has marked. The kick was centimetre perfect. Cripps. The defence has fallen down. Mackay can go back and shoot a goal.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
He's off. Broad heads wide with the kick in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball.
This match will probably be decided by who can be cleaner with the footy.
Important clearance here. It's a tough game. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. De Koning is giving him a bath. Going at his second. That probably should have at least scored. Can he find a teammate? Leaves it behind. Motlop didn't need to be asked twice. It's a desperate tackle. That's come off the instep.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Normally delivers. Martin. His field kicking is normally first rate. Nankervis. They've given it back. Bolton lowers the eyes. Lynch sets sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
He's dead set got the yips. Hopefully he can sort it out before it really hurts his team.
Saar heads wide with the kick in. Newman has found some space, and they're away. He's hit up the lead. Hewitt.
That's a shank.
He's got under that one. McGovern tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Terrific forward pressure. Graham. They're in front, are they? Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. Saar. It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. No one can mark. Taranto charges onto it. Martin in some space on the wing. No one can mark. Saar. Taranto spoils. Prestia. He's stopped in his tracks. Crosses the paint. No one can mark. Closed him down. Squeezes the kick. Doherty doesn't want to turn it over there. Any score puts them in front. It's a goal.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Tigers have steadied after they were challenged. The two big men do battle. Cripps, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. He's generally a good kick. Doherty at centre-half forward. Hollins, Kerno gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
He's got two already. Mackay is hard to beat one-on-one.
He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
They'll bide their time.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
Clever kick. Graham can keep it moving. Probing ball. Short. In the clear on centre wing. Bolton read it well and claims the mark. Graham, he's so clean with the footy. Taranto marks. Will he go the bomb? In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
The margin could certainly have been greater. They've been really wasteful.
Saar heads wide with the kick in. Newman marks in the back pocket. Good kick. Dow went bang. Hewitt just shoveled it out. Saar, slick hands, and we'll have a throw in.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The Tigers have been cleaner with the footy, and it's one of the reasons they're in front.
De Koning has rucked tirelessly. Graham, Prestia, Martin drops into the hole and marks.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Looking to get it down there quickly. Bolter takes the mark and can extend the margin.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
Bolter has one already. Now it's two.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Tigers having a good patch. Nankervis wins the hit out. Prestia. Alarm bells are ringing. Searching kick. Pickett has a way of drawing the footy.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
Their ball movement has been impressive. No one can mark. And a moment for the players to catch their breath. Rucks go at it. Doherty, the Blues, under great pressure. De Koning, Hewitt getting back to help the defenders. They've turned it over. That's good vision. Graham, short, takes the hand pass. That'll be play on. You can see their confidence growing. The Tigers weren't convincing, but they did enough to win. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.